Hi, hello, aloha, everybody. Um, it's happy Saturday. Hello in the future. Hello from your past. Welcome to our secret season kickoff. Well, not live. I was going to go live, but I think you already know I am traveling tomorrow, and my flight. I'm going to be literally in the air at 4 p.m. So I won't be able to. I thought I was going to be able to make it to my hotel, but I forgot I'm Central Time because I'm flying into Texas. Therefore, I'm filming this for you so we don't miss out on our session. So as I just said, I'm going to board the MSC Seascape on Sunday morning. So tomorrow when you're seeing this. If you're catching the replay, go ahead and type replay. It's all basically replay, but I always love seeing who watches these. Tonight's about setting the tone for April's theme, secret season Caribbean cruising. And I'm going to mix some tips about MSC and departing from Galveston. So, what is secret season? April is what a lot of cruisers call secret season. It's also called shoulder season, if you've heard that phrase before, because it sits right between the spring break crowds and the summer rush. So, but why do people love it? I'll tell you why. You want to know why? Better prices. There's a lot of good sales on this in this season. The crowds are smaller. The weather is gorgeous. Um, the ships feel more spacious because they're usually not sold out, so they feel a little more spacious, so that's nice to feel. Ports feel less overwhelming. There probably isn't going to be 7 ships in Cozumel when I go there. Maybe there'll only be 2 or 3, so that's nice because you don't feel so crowded and overwhelming, with all the cruise ports. So um but I happen to like this season. It feels like summer, and it's a good kickoff to get out of the winter blues. Because let me tell you, I'm wearing a sweater. I was going to wear a nice little tropical outfit for y'all, but it is freezing here again today. It was in the high 70s yesterday, and today it's 30 to 40 degrees, just hit 40. It's damp, it's cold, and I can't wait until I get to Texas and it won't be cold and rainy anymore. So, let's talk about Galveston. Speaking of Texas, since I'm going to be in Galveston, I wanted to share a few embarkation tips for anyone thinking about sailing out of this port. Give yourself extra time to get to the cruise ship because Galveston traffic will surprise you, especially when there's more than one ship coming in port. April is calmer, but still, it's better early than stressed out, right? Our embarkation time is at 2. We're leaving the hotel at 12. It's about an hour drive away. We're not staying right near the port, or it's a little less than an hour, so we should get there close to 1 o'clock. So we should be good. Hopefully, by 1 o'clock, they'll have a lot of people already starting and they'll let us on early. If they don't, they don't. That's fine. Use the porters for sure. Um, it's worth it's worth the money. It's worth a couple bucks you give per. Make sure that you're tipping them a couple bucks per bag because we want to make sure that your bag gets to your room, right? So just drop your luggage with them. It'll be tagged. It'll make it to your room. You don't have to lug it on. Oh, some people like to schlep everything on, but then you're stuck with that luggage until you can get to your room. Um, have your MSC app ready because they move faster. MSC moves faster if you have your app ready and it's fully updated with all of your information. So one thing about MSC is that if you didn't pre-add your credit card to the app, which I did for me and our my shipmate, you will have to go to the kiosks and add it there, and that can be lines, and sometimes it doesn't save it for every day. Sometimes you got to go on there and do it multiple times. So the best thing to do is to save it to your app. So that's for sure. On MSC, they do let you go directly to your room no matter what time it is, even if your room isn't yet being cleaned, because you will get your key at your room. So you can go and drop your carry-on bag there and grab your key, and then you go on your way. And then you can go eat early. You can go eat at the buffet. You can go explore the ship. So yeah, a little tip, there is a ship tour, which I've never been on this ship, so I'm going to try to hit the ship tour, although does start at like 2:15, so I'm hoping 2:15 and I think 4 p.m. I think that is subject to change, and I'm not exactly sure where you get it, and I will update you once I take that ship tour. It's a quick, like 20-minute tour. Not very many people take it. It's free. It's just to show you how to get around the ship. That's amazing, because I've never been on this ship or this class of ship or any other ships with MSC. So it would be nice to at least have a base point on how to get around the ship, right? So I'm going to do that. So that is a tip for that. First thing I always do, boarding any ship, and hopefully it's the same on MSC, is that I can go directly to my muster station and get that out of the way too. And then I go eat lunch. So, and like I've said multiple times, plan your first day smartly. Don't forget to bring your carry-on with you, but you can put your, you don't have to keep it with you all day, because it's MSC and they do let you drop it off in the room, but you can put your swimsuit in it so you can get on the pool, if you want to get on the pool. Make sure your meds are with you. I never leave my meds in anything else, because I do not want them to get lost. Shani without her allergy medicines, not the best. Your chargers, keep them. I keep my chargers with me too, and so, like maybe a little thing of sunscreen in case you are going to go to the pool, or you're going to spend a lot of time on the deck because you don't want to get sunburned on the first day. And anything you don't want in luggage limbo. Remember, your luggage isn't going to come directly. It probably comes right before dinner. It depends on how many people or what deck ship you're on, or when do you drop your luggage off, when they get it up to you. So anyway, so those are the little embarkation tips. So in the secret season or shoulder season, it's usually calmer and lines move quicker. So you really feel that I'm on vacation already energy right away. So, those are good tips. So MSC. Speaking of MSC, we're going to be on the MSC Seascape. So since this week is all about MSC and Secret, I'm going to use this week for MSC, since I'm going to be on it, and I can give you up to the minute updates right, on the ship, and things that are awesome and good little secret hideaways or little secret tips and quiet places and stuff. So here's other things about MSC if you're planning on sailing the exact same ship in the future. These are some insider tips. Book your shows. That's another thing you should do when you get on the ship. Book your shows early, because they tend to fill up quickly. So that's one of the things you should do when you get on the ship. After your muster station, do that. Also, don't forget to check your dining times. And they handle this a little bit different, so they don't always give you a dining time. I don't know what mine is, so you won't know until you get on the ship. It'll be on your card. Once you see your card, say you have a 9:30 dining time, you can go to the designated area and try to get that changed if you don't want to eat at 9:30 or whatever time they assigned you, right? Or say they gave you a 5 o'clock dining time and you want the 9 o'clock dining time. Just go down and talk to them. There will be a designated time and place on the ship for you to do that on embarkation day. Don't forget about the infinity pools. So it's one of the nicest areas. It's a really pretty area, very photogenic. Sunrises and sunsets are awesome there, and people tend to walk past it on day one, so you can get gorgeous photos out there before it gets popular, and like with less people in the background, right? Don't forget to stop at the Vinici Cafe and Chocolate Shop. So they are Italian. MSC is an Italian-owned company, so their coffee and their chocolate is on point. Maybe treat yourself at least once. That coffee is not included. You do have to pay extra for that coffee, but if you're a coffee drinker, it may just be worth it. Italian coffee, I hear it's delicious. I don't drink coffee, so I won't have an expert opinion, but I do have a coffee drinker with me, and I will get her opinion on the coffee, and we will update you. But it is, just keep in mind, it's an Italian ship, so the coffee's probably going to be amazing. You could always try different dining rooms, different main dining rooms. Some lines, unlike some lines, MSC lets you switch around depending on availability. So, and each room has different decor and personality. So it would be cool, even though they have the same menu. It might be cool if one room is green. You say, "Oh, I want to eat in the orange room tonight." It might give you a different vibe, different energy, right? So that's fun, especially if you're not going to do specialty restaurants, which we're not going to do. We are going to go as low key and as no extras as possible. So that's really cool. Pack for the vibe. MSC passenger dress a little nicer, especially at night. Bring out a little bit of the wow outfits for the beautiful sunsets and the photo ops. They got some cool photo opportunities on the ship, and like some props and stuff. Pretty cool. Enjoy the ship walkthrough. I cannot speak today. I'm very tired, and I have not packed for my cruise yet tomorrow or today. Since I'm talking to you from the past. There is full of hidden spaces, lounges, bars, scenic walkways. Take time on day one to explore and get your bearings. That's why I highly recommend that. I'm definitely going to take that little ship tour. It's not long, and usually people don't take it. So I've read a lot of reviews that it only has like maybe five or six people on it, tops. So that's awesome, and you can ask all the questions you want. Wi-Fi thoughts. MSC Wi-Fi can be hit or miss, and I will update you when I get on the ship. If you need strong connection, upgrade to the better package, and if not, enjoy your digital detox, right? And we could all go digital free for a little bit. All right. So the cool thing about MSC during secret season is that the ships don't feel as crowded. It's a huge, there a lot of the ships, this ship, MSC in general, are, they don't feel crowded because it's secret season, right? It's shoulder season. It's a little bit less crowded, right? But you'll have more spaces in the lounges. You won't have to be so squished up, hopefully, next to each other. There should be fewer lines. It should be easier access to shows. Still, definitely book your shows. There's multiple shows. You want to book every show you want to see, book it on the first day. If you end up not wanting to see it, you can cancel it. It doesn't cost you anything. If you definitely want to get your time, book your shows. I don't care if it's the slowest season ever. I always try to book, so I'm secured, right? If you stress like me. So, but during this season, there should be easier access to shows. Lower fares. There's a lot of good deals going on. There's a lot of good deals goes on when it's off season, right? That's when you get the better prices, better pricing, sometimes better perks, more pool chairs, better spaces around the pool because there's less people. So you can get one closer to the pool. Probably in the middle of summer, you wouldn't be able to do that. The energy overall on the ship is more relaxed. People aren't stressed out. Well, people aren't stressed because it's overcrowding. Maybe they're stressed out, but usually who wants to be stressed out on a cruise ship? It's one of the best pairings in cruising, MSC in April. It's a great time to cruise MSC. So, I want to hear from you. No matter when you're watching this, what's your favorite part about cruising outside of peak season? Have you cruised outside of peak season? And if so, what is your favorite part? The weather, the lower pricing, the chill atmosphere? Let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear from you. So, I read all the comments, and I love to read comments, and I love to see people responding. It makes me happy, and hopefully it makes you happy too. So preview of the week ahead. Tomorrow, Sunday, embarkation day on MSC Seascape. I'll try to get some footage. I might post a little posts throughout the week to update you on stuff that's going on the ship, or fun things that we did on the ship, or amazing little tips about the ship, right? Next Saturday, I'll be going live from the ship. So hopefully I can make this happen this time. I did pay for the upgraded internet, so hopefully it works for me. So we're going to go to try to go live, and I'm going to try to move about the ship. I am going to practice moving around the ship beforehand to see where I get the best internet. So I'm not sure what we're going to see. It'll be a surprise, or maybe I'll have to stand still and you can just see the beautiful blue ocean behind me. So make sure you're following the page and invite any cruise lovers you may know that may be interested in MSC Seascape or seeing our live from MSC Seascape. All right, cruise fams. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope this got you excited for Secret Season and for MSC. Don't forget to comment if you're watching the replay, or even if no matter when you're watching. I read every message, like I said. Have a wonderful night, and tomorrow I'll see you on board the Seascape. Good night, everyone.